What is going on, coaches? How are y'all doing this Friday? I hope y'all are having a great day. Excuse me. A great day. I hope that you have a great weekend coming up, and I hope that you enjoy today because we are going to be talking about the four verts concept and how to run it. It's honestly my favorite concept in all of football because it is named six from the air raid. I know there were four verticals a long time ago, but I love that it's called six in the air raid terminology because you want to get six all the time. And we are going to be talking about how you use verts with shallow cross and mesh because it's a loop for the air raid. So if you are excited about that, as I am, stick around. But some dork, how are you doing, man? Love the name, but shallow cross with four vert alert. I love it. I love it. And okay, so remember, Monday we talked about the mesh concept. You want to keep running it. I like the smart routed ends, and because they just keep going, and I feel like you don't get mushed or pressed enough. Some people have said drags. Is the volume not good? Can y'all not hear me? Quincy? It should be good. But some people like the drags. I've tried it. It's not that bad. So if you want to do that, I just don't like giving the CPU, or the computer, the ability to sit down or to keep going because I find that the logic there is not logicking enough. So I do not like it. Then once they start mushing the meshers, then you call shallow cross because now they're opening up that dig right behind the linebackers. The other says I'm good, and Quincy says I'm low. I'm sorry. I don't. Oh well. I'm not technical. Sorry, Quincy. Uh, then once they start, the safeties start coming down and trying to play that dig. That's when you go for verts, and then once they back up, you just start the loop back over. And what I want to do is I want to show how Mike Leach runs it because I have some video of Leach running it. And what a lot of people don't know is there's a little tweak he does that I will show on the first video. So let's just go ahead and get into this bad boy. Up, wrong one. Let me go over here. What is even... I didn't even know that was showing. Let's watch some YouTube. Let's see. Screen share. Let's flip it over to the other one. Nope, not that one. Let's go with this. There we go. Boom. Let's bring this over. Here we go, boys. All right. So this is Leach. And what I want you, the first thing, okay, this is at a 2x2. It's very important that we understand this is the angles. What do they have, right? Where are they? What are the landmarks? So at a 2x2, the landmarks, inside guys have the hash. They have to get to the hash. Now, right here, this wide receiver, it's very easy for him to get the hash. He is on the hash. This wide receiver has to kind of bend it in a little bit and get the hash. Landmarks are very important, especially in college when you're running the four verts, because we want spacing. They can't control or they can't defend the entire field if we use spacing correctly. Andy, what's going on, buddy? How are you doing? All right, now the bottoms, this is where it's important. You want to hold the top of the numbers as much as you can. And why do you want to hold the top of the numbers? Because you want all this space down here. This is where the quarterback, when you hold the top of the numbers, you are telling the quarterback, hey, you got from top of the numbers to out of bounds to try to make this throw. And we want to throw it as close to out of bounds as possible because we either want to catch it or we want it to go out of bounds. You never want to throw it inside because that's when the defender can actually make a play, and we do not want that at all. All right, now here's the thing. On the outside, if you see the corner turn and face this direction, if you see the corner turn the other way, pelvic private area pointed to the field, that is what is called a zone turn. And if you see a zone turn, then you just put on the brakes and you kind of just sit down. It's not quite an out. It is a kind of a stop. You would sit and open up to the quarterback and get the ball. You can think of this when we talk about four verts in NCAA and in Madden. If you think it's a zone, you can put the outside guy on a comeback, and we will work on that in a little bit. But as you can tell right here, he's looking. Notice how the corner. Did you see what the corner was doing? He opened up. Let me get my mouse over here. He is pointing this direction. So that tells this man right here with that awful circle, open up and just settle down. Throttle down in that grass right there because there's no one in the grass. Remember, we keep talking about grass. That's how I taught people, my kids when I was a coach. Find grass, take grass. You see you are in an area of the field where there's not a defender, stop. And that's the beauty of the air raid, where it mixes with the run and shoot, where some of the plays gives the players the ability to sit down. It's almost like kinda a run and shoot for dummies. Same concepts. We're going to attack with the pass, but I'm not going to give you as many options as I can. And that's the beauty of this play. This is one of the greatest plays of football. Just go deep. And what happens? He hits it. Now, another thing, I saw somebody ask in my last video, why do you want to call four verts anytime you see a one high safety? And what I mean by one high safety is this right here. One safety in the middle of the field. And the reason why you want to run four verts when there's one person in the middle of the field is because you make that guy make a choice. Does he take this over here? Or does he take this vert? And whichever way he goes, he is wrong. That is the beauty of this play. Here's another one I want to show y'all. Let me come down here. This is beautiful. Again, let me rewind it. Four verts out of a tight end set. If you can see, there's a tight end right here. See? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing changes. And this is the beautiful thing. You can do this too with any offense you run in football. Hash, get to the numbers, get to the numbers. And this is why when you play online, you see a lot of, hold on, gentlemen. I'm sorry, just saw it. The man, the myth, the legend is in chat. Kia, what is up, buddy, man? What is up, Kia? I miss you, dog. I miss your videos and everything. You playing any of these games? And if you are, which one do you like better, NCAA or Madden? Now back to the video. It's good to see you though, buddy. Whatever offense you run in NCAA and Madden, you can still run four verts as long as you know, once again, the landmarks. And then notice when we come back to the film, the rotation. So how many safeties are there? One, middle of the field. That's why you want to call it. When I see one high, any game I play, I automatically check to at least four verts. Now, I may hot route some of the other guys, but I'm attacking that safety right there in the middle of the field. And you go. Now, look. What does the corner do at the top? Notice, hips pointed to the field. That tells this guy right here, hey, find his blind spot, settle down toward the sideline. It's an easy throw and catch to the wide receiver. And that is what happens right here. He sits in the blind spot. Notice how he backpedaled like this. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Bring that down. He backpedaled toward the sign. That is almost, in EA and video games terms, the comeback, which we can use. We can hot route it and everything. Scheme, glad to see you, Kia. I agree, Scheme. And some dork, the legend. Yes, you are loved, Kia. I hope you know that this Friday, buddy. You are a legend. So let me clear that. And then once you get it to him, we've seen this missed tackle, touchdown. Like, it's hard to get that mad at college football, the video game, for the missed broken tackles and everything when you kind of see this on Saturdays. Now, are the Saturdays as egregious as the football game? No, it is not. But still, you can do it. And the beautiful thing about the 4 verts is you can actually, in the video game, you could do the same thing. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go into practice. I'm on cut because I like the team and everything. But we're in the air raid playbook. Now, some people have asked, how do you get the air raid playbook? I got it by doing the challenges on the solos or whatever, where you do offense and you go and do the spread or whatever. And then after you complete it, you get your choice. I got the air raid generic. Let's see. Scheme. Do you prefer using the running back streak over 4 verts so you get some conversions built in? What are you talking about, Scheme? Like utilizing the running back as an angle or a flat or something like that? Yes, I do, if that's what you're talking about. Kia still retired? Dang, man. Dang. Come on. Come out of retirement. Come out. If Jordan can do it, you can do it, buddy. The first time, not the second time. Not the second time. I think we can all agree Jordan shouldn't have came back with the Wizards. Chew, good morning to you too as well, buddy. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Let me turn my face cam on. That is on me. Put this down here. Boom. Now you can see my beautiful face. Selfishly, no, I get it. The grind is a lot. Run and shoot streak, not running back. I'm going to be honest, man. If I gun to my head, what offense I had to choose to run, it would be the air raid. I love the run and shoot. I really do. And I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes I don't get the concepts. Like I can see it, but then the route conversions, and then what does this do? It's just too confusing for me sometimes. And I think that's one of the downfalls of the offense. So the air raid, to me, is easier to run. It's easier to coach. It's easier to teach. And it's just easier to actually call the plays. I like the concepts, and you can take the route conversions and simplify them and put them in this offense. But the true run and shoot, there's a reason why only 3 guys can ever run it anywhere. It's the 3 originators of it. So that's on me. Now for 4 verts, if you're in the generic air raid, I really like, and this is for the game, I like getting verts that have the in attacking the seams. And what I mean by that is this one right here. Let me pull that out. If you see, notice these routes. You see how it kind of attacks the seam? They bend out and attack. Whereas these routes over here kind of bend way too. I don't like those. I like more of this angle right here of the verts in this game, attacking the seams. I want to attack the seams because I have found that a lot of people like to go cover 3. They may hide the shell, but they will rotate that into some form of cover 3, and these verticals attack the seam a lot better than anything else. So that is what I would recommend running if you're going to run this right here, which we are going to do. Triangle, and then we're just going to go cover 3, everything like that. All right, Chew, I tried the mesh with the dig behind it. Oh my goodness, it works so good. Stupid good. Yes. Once again, I'm going to give Kyrie some love. He told me about that dig, hot routed up a little bit. It murders. Now, for 4 verts, what I like to do is I like to put the running back on a shoot because if it is cover 2, right now I'm coming up, I'm seeing 2 high safeties, and I am like, okay, two high safeties. I'm going to go 1 to 2 to 3, and then I will put him, I don't have it right now, but I'll put him on a comeback or a curl. And the reason for that is because I want to read just one side of the field, and then my eyes immediately go to the OS right there. And if you don't know what the OS is, it is the oh shit. That is my bailout. That is what I'm going to. Also, the running back is the hot. And I'm going to give you all a little tip. How I read things, what I key, is I key this, the safety closest to the side. I want to know, what is he doing? Is he going to drop back and confirm what I think is a too high or a cover 4 or some too high shell? Or will he rotate either to the middle of the field or down into a hook? And when I see that hook, when I see that safety move, then something changes. I know my read is different. It is 1 to 2 to the OS, which is either a comeback or a hitch. And I read this safety for everything if I'm doing drop back, because he will tell me if what I think is going, if he's going to confirm or change what my read is. So I'm just going to snap the ball and let's see. He comes down, that's fine. I go and I attack. I like to attack the safety if he is dropping down behind him. All right, so I got cover 3. I still do my stuff. Now for cover 3, once again, we are going to read. It's one high safety. 1 to 2 to 3. And the reason why I do that is because I want my eyes to start on one place and just naturally go to the other side. I don't want to go 1, 2, 3 because my eyes start here, then they move here, then I have to come all the way back here, and that is just too much. I like to read my plays like I read my books, one direction. And that is a ban. Oh, the dad jokes. So I'm just going to read it. One high. 1. Of course, I have insta pressure. Same thing. Hot route. Now you still want to keep the hot route on, because if someone, remember, this is your hot. If you see, let's say this guy comes in your, Jesus Christ. Let's see, this guy is blitzing. All right. Well, if he blitzes, then I'm going to hit the hot. Or if I see something like this person coming off the edge and he's dropping back, this is the hot. You always want to have a hot. My mouse is doing stupid stuff. Okay. So you've got to see that. But again, 1, 2, 3. And the great thing is, where are my eyes? My eyes are in this direction. So if I see a blitzer coming off that side, I know, since my eyes are here, to drop it right here. Pause. I know some dorks. You would be surprised at how weird, coaches, if just like if an alien just came down, didn't know anything, and just sat there. Some of the things coaches say that could be suspect. It's kind of crazy. Matt, love your content. Already proved my offensive lot, so thanks. Do you find that these coverages play differently between All-American and Heisman level? Not that much, but I'm going to be honest. I just play online the whole time. I don't play Heisman. Here's my thing with the computer. And I know this is bad. The computer cheats. I honestly think it's scripted, and it really pisses me off that their linebackers or safeties can jump 25 feet in the air to stop a high ball pass, but my defender can't animate when I'm right over in front of the route. So I just play online. But the few times I do play the computer on Heisman, it still works. So we're going to read this there to there. You could do that. I love the back shoulder, but we're going to do it again. All right, so I'm reading this safety on the right side. What does he do? He just sits there. I don't know. I go back to the comeback. Remember, the comeback is your OS. If you are ever confused, you are going to throw the comeback or throw it away. One high, I'm reading 1 to 2 right there. And you don't have to do it. Now, the CPU defenders are psychic. Yes, they are. Skynet does know. So that is against cover 1 or cover 3, 1 high. What happens if they go cover 2? Well, then cover 2, we start with our read. Again, I'm going to call the same play. Where was it at? Right there. I like it with the rip 4 wide receivers because of those, the way the route is actually ran. And then we will go cover 2. Same concept. 2 high. Remember, when you see 2 high, you want to think about at a 2x2, 1, 2, 3, and then the OS. But for us to know it, we have to read the safety on that side. And we have to confirm, does he stay right there or does he rotate somewhere? Okay? That's who I key. You've got to have a player to key. So I'm going to key that man and see what happens. There. Now, if I wanted to, that was a bad pass. But the reason why I did that, let's go to instant replay. All right, let's zoom out. Please forgive me because I don't know how to do this damn thing. I'm trying to hit this hole shot. So one of the great things about this keeps happening. One of the great things about, let me bring this over here, having a running back in the flat when it's too high is it triggers this guy right here. What's he do? Well, he's got his rules say that he has to take this grass. And what does that open up? This grass right here. So now we're putting him in a bind. Because once he gets there, he has to make a choice. And I was trying to hit it right there. Some people are better on the sticks than I am. I will give you that. So if you can make the throw, make the throw. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to call the same play. And I just want you to see. Just watch the shell. See how it's right there? If I made that throw, I can't make that throw. Is it still 1 high? Yeah, it is. So I'm going to throw it away. Why didn't it go cover 2? But once you put that safety in a bind, then you can make, where's that? There we go. Cover 2. Random cover 2. I'm just going to let it play out and watch how that safety has to make a choice at the end. And that's the beautiful thing about 4 verts against 2 high. This safety right here. Now we could either put the ball, oh, I got that on there still. We can put the ball right here, or we can put the ball right here, depending on which way he's going. And that's how you attack cover 2. It's almost, if you have the blocking and you can hold it just for a second, an instant touchdown. That's what I love about this play. All right. Now, how do you run it against 3x1? 3x1, nothing changes. We'll go there, and then we will just go cover 3. Random cover 3. Nothing changes. Because if you think about it, we still have someone attacking this hash, someone attacking this hash. So, at a 3x1, this is all you do. You just put him on a flat and a comeback. And almost at a 3x1, you're seeing who has this flat area. Someone has to. So at a 3x1, I like to go 1, 2 to 3. Or if you wanted to, I've also gone 1, 2, and then you can put him on a comeback and run him on a drag. So you can just go 1, 2, 3. Either way, What I would recommend if you don't know how to pass or the air raid right away at a 3x1, that's how I would read it. 1, 2, and then you high-low this defender right here. And I like to put him automatically on the out because I don't trust the computer getting out there. One, see, good Lord, he screamed. 1, 2 to 3. 1, 2. Never pass up someone that is open. That is the cardinal rule of the air raid. Even if he is the third or fourth progression, if he is open when you're going through your progressions, then please dump the ball off. Let him get what he can, and keep going. One more time. 1. I forgot to put that guy on a comeback. But at a 3x1, you're thinking of that. If they are blitzing, if you think they are blitzing, then this is the guy you want to hit. Right there. And then the cool thing about 4 verts is you can start hot routing people. I don't know if y'all know this, but when Mike Leach was installing this, anywhere he went, all right, so the air raid has a 3-day installation process, meaning we're going to do these plays on day 1, these plays on day 2, these plays on day 3. On day 4, we're looping all the way back, and we're going to do the same plays that we did on day 1. Day 5 is going to be day 2 plays. Day 6 is day 3 plays. And then they just keep looping it like that over and over again. That is how they are able to get as many reps in and understand the nuances of this offense, because they have a very finite playbook. Well, Leach takes that same concept, but after day 3, he then does 4 verts day, meaning the quarterback is only there. He's only calling 4 verts, but he can make adjustments on that. And then it's not always on day 4. Sometimes it'll do it on day 1 or whatever, but he has a day where the only play they will run is 4 verts, and then the only thing the quarterback can do is tag people off of 4 verts, meaning outs, slants, hitches, anything like that, or call a run play. And that's how he ingrains it in his player's mind over and over and over again what to do. And how to do that is we're just going to call a random play. Read the leverage. So if you want and you think, okay, it's too high, maybe I want a flood concept. So on this side, I'm going to do a little flood concept. And then maybe if I see the middle of the field open, I'm like, okay, maybe I want to do a post, or maybe I want to do a slant right there. And now I have a flood concept just by tagging 2 people. All from 4 verts, if you would have caught that. And you can do a lot of different things. You can also, hey, I like this play. Maybe I'll turn it into Y cross. Just by doing that. All from 4 verts. And they were able to make tags like this. So once you understand the vertical concept and then how that applies to everything, let's say, oh, I called 4 verts, but I think I can do shallow cross. Or, since the running back's on that side, I'm going to run shallow cross this way and make him go vertical. Because now I understand what the defense is doing. Oh, they think I'm going to run drag. I'm going to call verts, but they're very far back. So now I can change things up. I can do a lot of different things off of this base play once you understand how everything fits in and what defenses are trying to do to stop you from the previous play. It's all the if-then kind of stuff. Kia could run 4 verts all the way down the field if you wanted to with good route conversions. You are absolutely right, Kia. And that is why I love this offense. Once you understand what defenses are trying to do, then you can adjust based on the hot routes. And guys, I know we can say a lot of bad things about EA. Those are a crap ton of options right there for a wide receiver that you can make. I know everybody wants a custom playbook and everything. You can make your own playbook just from hot routing. Now the skill gap is trying to remember what the hell all these buttons do. Let's be honest. But you can make adjustments all the way down the field running one play. 4 verts. I should have hit the dig, But again, you can do things like that. So I hope this was helpful, how everything fits together. Run mesh. Once they stop mesh, run shallow cross. Once they stop that, go for verts, and then start the loop back over. Or you can start shallow cross, go to mesh, verts, or you can start with verts, mesh, shallow cross. The world is your oyster, gentlemen, and you can do anything you want once you understand what everything is about. And that's why I love this freaking offense. Matt, this is such a helpful tutorial. I've always thought of four verts as just a Hail Mary play. Interesting to see all the tactical ways to make it in everyday offense. Yes, and I'm going to be honest. That is air raid coaches and people that just love to throw the ball and have their own system. The reason why I think they get shitted on, like, oh, all he does is throw the ball and stuff like that, is because they don't know the nuances of it. They just think, oh, I'm going to call a pass play. Every pass play should just be a throw the ball down the field. No. Treat your passing like you would the run game. If you get 4 or 5 yards running the ball, I don't see a coach pissed off about that. Oh, he should have gotten 15, 20. No. So why then do people that throw the ball complain when they get a 4 or 5 yard conversion? Beats the hell out of me. I don't know. But once you get the four verts concept down, and then you can hot route, like, again, here, I don't know what they're running. Let's just say, you know what? I want to put a little Texas route on there. I have them run to the flat, Now I'm going to run in the middle of the field. You can do that. And then you just dump it off. Now, that wasn't a good play. I should have hit the vert. But then you read it, and that becomes your check down. Oh, okay. I'll just check it down and then get down. You can then start incorporating the running back. Now, I'm going to show you my favorite way to run this. And y'all know it, 4 verts. But it's out of and this is in the air raid playbook. It is empty base, 6 shake. I freaking love this play. And the reason why is because now you're making the guy make a decision. And this is how I do it. When I see them, I'll call one high out of this play. This is my all-time favorite play to run in this game right here. And I'm just going to go cover 3 because this is when I call it, when I see cover 3. Cover 3 sky. I see one high. I go, okay, I'm running this. And then what I do is this is who I key. Right there. Let me try to see if I can't do another one. My mouse is acting stupid. Nope. That's even worse. I'm just going to circle. I put him in a conflict. What is he going to do? If he drops back, and he's still dropping back by the time X gets right there, I'm going to drop it off to X. If he's dropping and then the moment he sees X, he comes up, then I'm going to try to fit it right there in that window. If somehow something happens where he's there and then he drops back, then I just throw it away. TA, baby, throw it away. I have found also to get better at this game, if something is not open that you thought was going to be open, just throw that, just lack of a better word, pardon my French, throw that bitch out of the way. Because the way also you won't get an intentional grounding, since this guy is running to the sideline, about 80% of the time he'll throw it to the sideline and it's not intentional grounding. But I'm going to read that guy. And what does he do over triangle? He's dropping back, I just dump it off. He drops back, I dump it off. That's about 5-6 yards. I can do that over and over again. Same thing. This is my favorite way to do it. He's dropping back, I just dump it off. Now let's say I don't want to do that. I still see it. I will do a comeback and knock him up 1. And now I have, okay, I'm reading triangle. Nope. What's that guy do? Nope. I'm just going to dump it off. But if you put the last guy on a comeback while bringing him down and stemming him up just 1 with this, the analog stick, now you have 1 to 2 to 3. You've created a triangle. And again, remember, everything we run in the air raid is triangles. Where's the triangle? Where's the grass? Where are they at? Where are they not? I'm going to throw it where they're not. And you don't even care about these guys. You kind of want to, when you come up to the line of scrimmage, you want to mark people off. I'm not throwing it in him. I may think about this person right here. He may be open, but you kind of want to eliminate it so you only have 3 reads. And hopefully the way you structure it, your eyes start in one spot and then they're swinging back to the other. You're not jumping all over the field like they do with the meta. Andy, when your opponent is running a lot of man coverage, how does that change your thinking with 6? Okay. So in this play right now, if he's playing, I'm looking for crossing routes. I will tag somebody to do a crosser, or so if I'm at a 2x2 and they're playing man, let's just go cover one hole. I will, again, put that there. Hopefully, that's my thing. And I'm just trying to get it out there, getting 3 or 4 yards. Now, if you know it's man, and that's a great question to ask, Andy, I will put that guy in a curl instead of a comeback. And I still read it the same way. I see one high, right? So I'm just thinking 1 to 2 to now 3. Unless somebody is blitzing off the edge, then I will hit the back. If not, we'll do it. So let's go X to triangle to square if I have time. X, triangle. And if you do that, the curls are really, really, really good. You got to click on and then try to get it. But that's what I would do. And then again, if you can get this, if you know how to do that animation where they catch it on the run, I get it sometimes. I still haven't gotten that animation down pat. Do that over and over again. But if not, curl them up. Or again, if they're in man and you know they're man, right? Let's say I come out here, I reset it. It's one high. I don't know if it's man or not. I'm going to motion. Oh, okay, he's following. I'm coming back. And then maybe I have mesh in. Set your audible. So like, hey, if this is what they're in, I'm going to do mesh. Or if not, you can mesh them right away. And think, okay, that's what I'm doing. And then you can curl it on the outside. So now you're high-lowing. Just like that. That's what I would do, Andy. C note. Yeah, the CPU running 2-man under can do well versus this. Okay. Let's say I call 4 verts. All right, let's say I come out here in my best 6 shake. I love that. And they're going, do we have cover 2-man anywhere? There we go. Right there. Cover 2-man. If I know it's cover 2-man, this is what I like to do. And I call 4 verts. All right, man, I'm going to stem down this shake route. It fries. I'm just going to go ahead and show you right now. Most of the time it gets, of course I say it fries and it doesn't. Most of the time it gets open. But what if it doesn't? Well, then you have this other route behind it. So again, stem it down. I like to put R1 on a flat route. I like to put the outside guy in a post and then stem him all the way down. Okay, so that's what it looks like on the right side. On the left side, I want to put him on a stem down in. And the reason why I like the stem down ends is because if they are pressing, this route I have found is very difficult to jam. And then on the right side, I want to clear him out. So I'm running a corner, stemmed up. And usually if this is ran right, if I can get the animations I need, someone will be open. I'm just going to hike it and show it. You see how circle is wide open? That's how I do it. Now, those are hot routes. And again, I know you may want to do just straight up stock. But in this game, you kind of have to know what to do. And that is what I like. Again, cover 2-man. I just stem down X, post circle, and stem him all the way down. Put R1 on a flat. right there. On the 2 receiver side, stemmed in, or put him on an in, stem him down, and then corner route the outside receiver, and then stem him up. Get him out of the way. And the reason why I do this is because it is very hard to jam a C route from the outside guy than it is a fade. You could do a fade, but if you playing against God squads, they will mush you all the way to the sideline, take you out of the practice field, and then bury you in the ground outside. I'm just snapping it. Again, circle, kind of fries. That's what I've been doing lately when I play against these cover 2. I had a game the other day where this man had a God squad, and the only thing he ran the entire freaking game was cover 2 man. And that route fried him. Now, I could barely stop him on defense because, again, he had mommy and daddy's credit card, but I still won the game doing that. All right. I know that this stream is about 6. Would you mind doing 6:17 at some point, Coach? Love that play. Yeah. No problem, Andy. Mr. Cash, when your opponent is running a lot of cover 2, how does that change your thinking? I'm thinking, great question, first off. That's what I'm thinking. And then second, I'm thinking crossing routes. Is there a way, good God, what was that? Is there a way that I can get some kind of action over the middle of the field where they will bump? Because I don't know if you've noticed this, Mr. Cash Offer. Love the name, by the way. What business do you have? Because just off the top of my head, Cash Offer, some kind of housing, mortgage. I'll buy your house, cash only. But I'm thinking, can I get them to bump? Because that's what defenders do a lot of times. So if you're running that meshes, some crossing routes, shallow cross, or if you go 4 verts, that play I just called right there, that works really well. You want them to bump and someone will come open. And then hopefully whoever you're playing with is better than whoever they have on their team. Because if not, I've run up against games where it didn't matter what I called. I was getting that ass whooped. So let's go 6:17. Where's that at? Fade out. There we go. 6:17. All right. First off, let's go against cover 3. All I'm doing right now when I come up to the field, when I call this, all right, I'm thinking 1 high. You should be going, you know what, I'm going to call 4 verts. But let's say you don't have it. You don't want to. You kind of want to milk the clock. Well, I know it's 1 high most of the time unless they're going to do some kind of funky rotation like this and he jams. This guy is going to have to bail. I know that just by alignment. 1 high right here. Who's got the outside then? Well, it's probably going to be the corners. So he's done. That means my read is going to become, golly, I hate this mouse. This guy. What does he do? If when I snap the ball, he flies out there, all right, that's dead. I'm going to have some kind of route combination on the backside. And on this, one of my favorite things is just a whip by X and an N, smart routed up, right around there by circle. And then, and this is how I ran it in real life. I would block this man, the running back. I would just block him. Get out of the way, give me 6-man protection. And then, so snap the ball. I have it. I'll throw it out there if I make a good play. This is only a 4 to 5 yard play. Another thing I like to do is I just like the speed outs a lot better. So I will hot route triangle into a speed out. Same thing on the backside. And then I'm just reading that. I'm reading this grass area right here. Is there color there? No? Throw it. Yes? Then I'm going here to here. I'm just moving my eyes from this way to that way. And then if I don't have it, I'm just throwing the ball away. I mean, we've all been there, guys. 4th and 30 means nothing in this game. 2nd and 15, I can get a first down that next play. Yardage doesn't really matter in this game. And I think also that is kind of influencing the way coaches are doing it. I know my buddy Nick Caduti, you probably don't know him. He's a very good high school football coach. He's told me that his time playing Madden and everything, NCAA, going for it on fourth down, has conditioned him to go for it on fourth down a lot when he actually coaches in big-time Texas football. I think he's at the highest division. John, sup, coach? Keep up the teachings, and we need you to get Kia back in the mix. He abandoned us. He did. Kia said, F that noise. I am going to keep my sanity, and I'm not playing this anymore. I love this play on 3rd and short. It is. It's a great play. And now Coach Leach he loved this on the goal line when it was man-to-man, because he was like, hey, my guy's I have a ball. I can either throw the vert, or I can throw the speed out really fast. And I like the speed out. It kind of gets there a little bit faster, gives you a little bit more room to throw it. Now against man, and this is where the whip comes in, and this is where you run the plays over and over and over again, and you see different defenses. I promise you, when you start running this offense, this is the first time you've ever ran it, and you don't have success right away, please do not jump to another playbook. Just get better at it. And how do you get better at it? Just like in the real thing, you've got to get your reps. So you've got to do this thing over and over and over again. And you'll find once you do that, you start understanding and reading the defense better, because the defense can only give you a couple of things. So when you see that over and over and over again, then you can start making the hot routes like the quarterbacks actually do in the air raid. Andy, thank you for walking us through that. Yeah, this is so good against man coverage. Even in the middle of the field, gets open very well. Yes, I agree. So is there just straight man? Let's just run straight man. Again, I like the speed out just for that. Now, if I know it's man, and if I keep the same thing, right? If I keep the same thing, I know it's man. First, I got 6-man protection on this. That's fantastic. If I like, hold on. I'm just trying to get it, so there we go. All right, let's say this guy is pressed. Well, if I like that one-on-one, I'm going to take it 100%. This could be my YOLO. I'll try to put the ball, pass lead it this direction, so either I can catch it or I'm throwing that son of a bitch outside out of bounds. Okay? If not, I'm going here 1 to 2. Because usually when they go man, they're bringing somebody. I want to see if I have this. So I'm either going 1 to 2, and then if neither one of them there, I'm throwing it away. So we snap. He's got it on the speed out. Speed outs, I swear to y'all, cook man to man. So if you have a stock out, turn it to a speed out. All right? And that's how I run it against man to man. Coach T. Will, takes practice like real life. Screen. Yeah, it does. It takes practice. And you have to rep it over and over again. And I'm just speaking from experience. When I first started playing, I'm like, oh, this isn't working. Let me jump to another playbook. And I keep jumping over and over. And that's a problem that real coaches have in real life. I worked for a head coach that, I shit you not, gentlemen. I worked for a head coach that changed offenses every week. Now, if you would have put a gun to that head coach's head and was like, hey, what is your identity? He would say spread. Forget that spread is ambiguous. I can't even say the goddamn word. It can incorporate a lot of things. He said he was spread. He would give you all the buzzwords. Give our quick kids the ball in space, all that. But he would watch film of whatever our opponent was, right? And if they played a team that ran a crazy offense that gave them problems, for instance, we were going up against this team. Well, the week prior, they played a wing T team. And the wing T team gave our upcoming opponent, fits. So we sat down and we installed 10 plays of the wing T that entire week, under center, handing the ball off, buck sweep. We've never run buck sweep before. We did cross buck. We did down. We did all these things. If you came to practice that week and just sat on the sideline not knowing anything about us, you would have thought we were a wing T team. And then come Friday night when we had to play, do you know how many plays we called out of the wing T? 2. We called 2 plays. We called all our normal plays, inside zone, stick, slants. We didn't practice them all week. So our players went 2 weeks without practicing the plays that we would hang our hat on. And we got that butt whipped. And then he wasn't happy after the end of the game. And then I was like, Coach, we practiced the wing tee so many times. The kids didn't get the other reps. And he didn't like that. So he yelled at me in front of everybody. And that's when I learned not to say anything. And I was in my head. I was like, all right, I'm getting out of here. I don't like this guy. So anytime I see press, I YOLO to that route on this play too. Yeah, Andy, you got to. Even if, and this is real life strategy, even if you don't make the completion, you are still making that defensive coordinator or that user in this game butthole a little tight. It's like, oh goodness, especially in this game. How many times have you seen players, you've done it, or people you've played against, or even the computer, YOLO it, and it's a 50-50 ball? And actually in this game, it's a 50-50 ball theoretically, but in this game, it's a 90-10 ball. You know when they throw that high ball and it's one-on-one, you go, damn, he's going to ag me. They got this. And when it doesn't happen, and you actually tip it off somehow, you're like, oh, thank God, knowing he's going to do it again. Kyrie, what's up, buddy? How are you doing, sir? Just going over some 4 verts. Were your ears burning because we were talking about you? Because of your little 30-yard dig window? I have been cooking people with that, buddy. So I appreciate it. But that right there is how you run 4 verts. And it's a thing of beauty. And if you have any questions, please let me know, because I want to spread the gospel of the pass. Because I love passing the ball. And I'm serious. My team name is I hate running. I hate running the ball. I hate it. I say that. I do. Let me take that back. I hate people that run the ball all the time and they don't score. Now, if we're being open and honest, not judgment. We don't judge people here, okay? There is something incredibly attractive about a wing T team that no matter what they do, they run it to perfection and they're just cooking people. There it is. It's nice. Especially when you do the waggle and all of a sudden, everyone's on the right side, the quarterback's booting to the left, and they got a wide open wide receiver. Again, it ties back into the pass, though. And if I was to ever get back into coaching and someone was like, hey, you've got the offense. You can do whatever you want. I don't care. Y'all may think I would run the air raid, but one of my regrets I will have if I'm on my deathbed is not being able to somehow run the wing T at a no-huddle breakneck speed. That's how excited about it. I just think there's something there that someone out of the box has got to have it. Now, I know you can say Gus Malzahn did it and everything. He was more shotgun. I'm talking about the pure wing T ran at a breakneck speed. There's just something about that. Do a jet, I don't care, or a toss or something. I want to do that. Kyrie, I just won 2 natties in Ultimate Team 2 days in a row. First off, nice humble brag. I like that. Just had an undefeated season and had a first-round bye for the first time this year. Also, something about Kyrie, what offense and defense? What playbooks? Air raid? And what do you run on defense, man? I found a decent playbook in Oregon. Kind of like it. But running the USC air raid, heck yeah, man. I love that. I like Oregon's playbook. All right, let's see. Also, something about those GT counters. That's the thing. It really is. My favorite, and we played when I was coaching. We were in a playoff game. We didn't play a wing T team, but we played a flex bone team. That was really good. And again, that's another thing. Paul Johnson's triple option. I love that. That's my guilty pleasure. There were times, gentlemen, that I would just sit down. If I was bored, I would whip out my iPad and I would bring up the Georgia Southern National Championship game just to watch the triple option. I love it. But we're playing a triple option team. But they were one of those triple options that did a lot of rocket toss and everything. Like the triple option wasn't their identity. They ran it, but they ran a lot of the auxiliary plays out of the triple option, and then for their counter would run the triple option. Well, they were killing us on the rocket toss. And then they came and we finally stopped it toward the end of the first half. They got ball second half. Their very first play was fullback trap. And when I tell you the seas parted and no one, including the stands or the coaches, knew that fullback had the ball until he was 20 yards down the field untouched. I just looked. I was on the sideline. I just looked at my O-line coach and I went, that was fucking beautiful. That was beautiful right there. And there's something about the misdirection that I feel if you can't throw the ball at high school, because you can have teams that don't have a quarterback who can throw the ball, or don't have a quarterback that he can throw the ball, but he can't process the reads. But you still, as a football coach, want to go up-tempo. You like that. That's like in your DNA. The wing T, man, is the way to go if you can put up-tempo stuff into it. Like, imagine a team that just hurry up, sit there, and they just, I don't know, they run one formation and they just have 5 plays and name them just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you just yell out what play it is. That's incredible. Or 1 and 6 is the same, 2 and 7, something like that. You know, you can create your own offensive structure. Good Lord. That would be amazing. I run 3-4 multiple, pretty much Michigan defensive playbook and ultimate team. Kyrie, do you bring the blitz a lot? Or are you more a zone kind of guy? I want to bring the funk, just because I know I hate playing teams that bring the funk. And Kia is here, yes. So what I want to do, I got 6 unopened packs, and I got $30 from work for my birthday on Wednesday. I want to rip some packs. Would y'all hate me if I did that? I hope not. And then I made some upgrades. So we will run some 4 verts in this game. A lot of 4 verts. I made some upgrades on the defensive side. I picked Ayers up because I was sick of seeing Harris always in. He was getting cooked. He was a weak link. So I picked him. I think I picked him up for maybe 140, 150. I was like, this is a steal. This is better. This is the lineup right here. Thanks to y'all, and then I'm going to switch this back up because I don't want to get confused when I play this. Shadow, what's up, man? How are you doing this beautiful Friday? I hope you're having a great day. I run 50% match, 50% man with route committing. I love match when it works, because that's the beautiful thing. That's the give and take of this beautiful game. I really, if y'all don't know this, I flippin' love football. But offense was crushing it. Now defense is kind of coming back. Those coaches, that's one thing people don't really realize. Those coaches are smart too. So they'll come up with something. Now they've come up with something that'll probably stick for 2 or 3 years until offensive coaches figure something out. And usually coaches figure stuff out at the high school level, and it goes up. It bubbles up, and nothing ever comes down. If y'all remember that. I won a natty last year in my online dynasty with Ohio State running the turbo up-tempo. Madden sticks. That is, I want to, after I go through this, I want to do the veer and shoot next, break that down, then I want to do the triple option. I was talking to my buddy the other day about that, how great it is. And if you could dial it in. There's just something about playing online play, and you go against those bunches, meta people over and over again, and you come out in the triple option, and then you whoop their ass running the triple option. That's like insult to injury. Like, you're pissing them off even more. And I ran against one person in the past 2 years. It was last year's game. Ran the flex bone. This man cooked me. He was hitting up the triple option, and then he was hitting up the rocket, and then he was doing that rocket toss pass. And then he knew the flex bone. And at the end of the game, I literally stood up. I was like, good job. I'm giving it to you, man. That was a well-fought game. You won. Hey, coach, I started using South Carolina on NCAA 25 and run 4 verts almost all game. If my opponent plays over the top, I break. Yeah. Yes, that's the beautiful thing. Once you know a play and then you know the adjustments based on what the defense is doing, you create the then to the if. That's when you cook. I do D-line stunts 90% of the time since, yes, I agree. I do the same thing. Dime, normal, or nickel 2-4. I like that. I'm sticking in the nickel. I'm sticking in the nickel. All right, so I've got a couple of packs. I played some overtime. I use overtime and what's that extra, whatever, as my lab because I hate going into practice mode all the time and doing things over and over and over again. Madden Rocket Toss is so much better this year, and if you get a fast QB with Magician, the bootleg off of it is so yes. All right, when I go Madden, hopefully you stick around, buddy, because once I start doing the flex bone and you have that knowledge, I need you. All right, let's see who I pull. I hope I get somebody. I don't care. Nope. All right. I can only pick one. I just want to be able to say that I got Gronkowski. He's training. All right, let's go to the next pack. Now, I will say out of one of these packs, or something similar to this is how I got my Vince Young, but I don't think that's happening. I don't think it's happening at all, gentlemen. Do I really care? No. This is a B&D, so that's training. I'll be here, big. I'm going to hold you to it, buddy. I'm going to hold you to it. What's crazy is Paul Johnson started out as a run and shoot coach. And then he was like, I got to make a choice. I can't run both the run and shoot and the flex bone while I was at Hawaii. So that's why he went to the flex bone. Guys, I love the flex bone so much. If you go onto YouTube, if you go to YouTube and you look, you can find Paul Johnson practice film, how they broke down the flex bone. And I watched it, the drills, because if you notice, if you know anything about the air raid and how they structure practice, like they have drills they run every single day, the flex bone does the same thing. And it is amazing. All that. All right, gentlemen, I need your help. People that play cut. Got this money from work. I want to open some packs. What are the best packs we should open? Kyrie, sell these for training. I will. I'm trying to get the alumni. Enough for alumni. Kyrie, do you use the mug? That's pretty good for stunts and can get good base pressure when you send sixes and mix in or blitz the slot. That's what I do. I like the mug. Dime normal and show blitz on the linebackers only, and it turns into a single mug. You can show linebackers only? What are the odds on this one? 3%? No, I don't like that. Like, I don't know anything about packs. If you had to pick just one air raid play to use forever, what would it be? Okay, Cam, so on that question, I'm going to go with the idea that you can hot route things. I would go 4 verts. Because you always want to make them defend both the width and the length of the field. 4 verts does that with the spacing and taking the top off. But then, if they're doing things, you can hot route people. You can still get the shallow cross. You can still get mesh. You can still get stick. You can still kind of get corner if you wanted to. You could turn it into 2x2. You can turn it into Y cross. You can turn it into flood. There's so many things. 4 verts is so diverse. You can do a lot of different things with it. So that would be the one play I would do. This year I'm running turbo veer and shoot with my online dynasty as the hot routing of RPOs just kills people. It's essentially an option from the shotgun. I agree. I like the tight end flat play, and then if someone's outside of the read, if the read that I'm got is outside, has leverage on the flat route, I will just hot route them to a vert and get them. Yep, you can show blitz just for linebackers this year. Yes, that's a new feature to show blitz on. Dang, that's nice. All right, gentlemen. I don't know. Let's just rip one of these. Let's rip one of these. I like dime normal, mainly against spread and empty because it has more coverages than single mug. I didn't see. I don't know that. Now I do. You're like my oracle when it comes to cut. I hope I get a good pull. I would like another wide receiver. I want to get rid of Muse. Oh, I got some coin there. Not bad. All right. Should I put all of these people in the auction? Or what? I think I should. Now I only have that. I don't know. I don't feel like opening anything else. I don't want to waste my money. So now let's go and put him in auction. Now let's play some games. Let's run some 4 verts. Because that's what I like to do. Yep, newest. Let's see. 33, not bad. Chump change. But that's what we're going to do. I just want to also, I want a defense that brings pressure. Because I find a lot of people, I'll do the rest. Let's go ahead and quick sell. Or I'll just take the coins. That's on me. Now let's quick sell him, quick sell him, quick sell him. I don't think I'm going to have enough. Hold on. Who else can I quick sell? I don't think I can. Anybody. That sucks. Oh well. I got some decent coins though. I know I'm probably doing it wrong. But let's play some head-to-head. I'm curious, how many of y'all actually play Gauntlet? I've tried. The most I've won is 2 games. I haven't tried it since then. Because, man, those are sweats. And I kind of want to have fun with it. I don't want sweats. And sweats are awful. Because some of these guys, man, lineup's not looking that bad. All B and D, though. Okay. Hey, Kyrie, didn't you say I should get Wisner as a running back if I wanted to use a running back? Every time it takes this long for them to pick a kicking play, I think it's online. It's onside. Either that or they stepped away. It's definitely sweaty. The most I've won is 6 games. I'm glad I'm not the only one, man. You're probably 1,000 times better than me. 2. It's just so sweaty, and I don't like sweaty games. And there's nothing worse than when it's a sweaty game. I know what the guy's doing, but his players are better than mine. So I can't do anything. So here we go. Let's see if he's one high. Yeah, he has the best catching for a running back right now. Okay. I do need to branch out. I need to run the ball a little bit. I know that's bad, but the only time I say that is because of the goal line. All right, let's go 4 verts. Let's just see. Kinda. See, this guy already moving. I'm thinking it's cover 2. I don't know, though. Nope. And I just threw it straight to him. Thank God. Thank God. All right, quarters. He's probably going to run the same thing again. So we'll go here, stemming up a little bit. Here, here. And let's just see. Whew. Inside. He got inside of me, but that's fine. He got inside of me. Language. Language, Ron. All right. It is a little difficult though with the shells. I'm glad they put it in there too. All right, I started running the ball more and it's been pretty effective. Shadow, I see. Okay. I don't see anybody in the middle of the field. So I'm just going to, let's go 4 verts. There we go. 4 verts. He dropped everybody back. I hit him underneath. Always take your check downs. All right. I want to give a little flood concept here. And let's just see. I'm looking for X to circle to throw it out of bounds. Right there. I want to attack. I'm trying to give him everything just to see what he's looking at. And that was palms. He is going close. Let's go 4 verts. I like to put him in the flat to try to influence. I like to put him on a corner just to get that guy and then someone there. Oh, there we go. 4 verts for the touchdown, gentlemen. High fives and butt slaps. Kyrie, that's why I like USC over the actual air raid playbook. Way more run variety and RPOs. That is true. There is just something I don't like run. I am not good enough with my thumbs to run the ball. But the reason why I put him on the flat is because then we made the safety, make a decision. Is he going to take the slot or is he going to take the outside guy? He can't do both. So we put him in a pickle, and then that corner route from the outside, from the other side, pulls that safety because you got to know the rules. Quarters rules, what does it say? After 10, I'm matching up, and I'm playing man-to-man. That's fine. Play man-to-man to the other pylon. What an awful kick. What an awful kick. Those RPO powers with the slants are nasty. I've never played it. All right, did I? Yes. I really like this play right here. And then getting this safety, I want to see what he... The Superman leap, I'll take it. I will take it. When John Gruden was talking about 4 verts, he said 90% of the time you check it out. Yes. Always. Always check it out. Check it down. All right, we're going through 5 wide. Thank you. What a freaking user right there. Oh, where the hell did that guy come from? Yeah, I love that. I love that. Oh, that's great. CBH, what's up, man? How are you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. 4 verts, again. I like man because sometimes I find zone messes up, but I will go zone. But I really like that man play, and then let me do it. I have also been figuring out, and please, again, no judgment zone. All right? You don't judge me. I don't judge you. But I have found on defense, when I go man-to-man, I found it better. What are they trying to do when they see man first? And then after that first drive, when I go man, that's the first play. That's the first read I take out. I'm going to make you go. I'm going to try to. I'm trying to make you go to your second, third progressions. That's what I try to do. I don't know about all that, Kyrie. What? Gruden claims him and Sean Payton created all go special. Gruden's crazy, man. When he first got on TikTok, I don't know. I love TikTok. I personally love TikTok. That is my favorite social media app because I've curated it to show me book recommendations, music recommendations, movie recommendations, and all sports. And the edits, the sports edits on that app, gentlemen, they are amazing. The NBA edits, the NFL edits, the college edits, I love it. But when John Gruden first got on TikTok, man, it was creepy. He's got that crazy eye stare. I bet I'm just saying this from someone from the outside looking in. I would hate to coach for him. I bet he is a crazy. You don't know what you're getting. But I do love his quarterback room, man. All right, let's see how much that running back is. I'm just curious. Because if I could slot him in, then I could run hurry up and go between stuff. I would like to do it. So what I'm thinking about defensively is staying in the nickel until about the 15-yard line, then go 3-4 because I like the 3-4 there. If I could stay in 5 wide until I get to about the 10 and then quickly jump into some kind of shotgun thing. Now, why is one 394 and one is 270? Is this a good buy? What audibles would you use in the air raid, Keith? All right, so for that, it depends. Let me ask you first, what's your base play? Because your audibles should complement your base play, whatever that is. It could be 4 verts, it could be flood, it could be stick, it could be corner, it could be inside zone, whatever it is. But you've got to base it off of what your base play is. Kyrie, also D-line stunts now work from the play call screen now. Oh, that is clutch, man. That is clutch. Because that was a pain in the butt. Could I get him less than this? I don't know. That's something I can do offline. I want to play another one. This game's got me hooked, gentlemen. I don't know. I know people say Madden is better. I can't get into it. I cannot get into Madden. But Keith, getting back to yours, let's just say theoretically mine is 4 verts. I come out every play 4 verts. Then I would have a run, whatever your favorite run is from that formation. And this, because you remember, audibles change based on what your formations are. Let's see. If it's 4 verts, I would have some kind of RPO. I would have stick. I would have maybe some kind of crossing routes play. And then something else you like. That's usually, you want to have your audibles in there as a run. You never want to come out as a run. Have a run in your audible. A run, a quick play, another drop back, maybe a screen, or a different RPO. That's what I would do. And then I don't know, but I'm going to start putting everything on. I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to start putting everything on conservative ball carry. No, let's go. Kick it out of bounds. Oh, okay. Then kick it out of bounds. That is nice. I don't know about y'all, but I really do not like Notre Dame. I just don't like... I guess it was because growing up I had to watch Rudy so many freaking times. But I just... And my buddy likes Notre Dame, even though we live in the South. I don't know. I just don't like Notre Dame. I really didn't like Notre Dame when they had freaking... There we go. There we go. Filling that outside edge when they had Brian Kelly. That is the one coach I can't stand. I do not like Brian Kelly. At all. I know Kia, if he's still in the chat. If he's still in the chat. There you go, Kyrie. The stunt. Let's say the base play is Y corner. Okay. So if the base play is Y corner, I'm going to go this. Hold on. If the base play is Y corner, I would have stick. I would have an RPO. I like an RPO and then just a standard run just in case. Swat it. Get that out of here. I would have stick, a normal run that is just a straight up handoff. An RPO, my cat's going crazy. That's why I froze. 4 verts, and then some other pass play that you like. Whichever that is. That is what I would have for every playbook or for every formation. seeing, that's what I would have. 2 runs, another quick, 2 dropbacks. All right, here we go. Trumpets up, boys. 1 high. I'm high-lowing triangle. And then if I don't like what I see, what did I tell you, boys? What did I tell you? 1 high. High-low it. Guns up, baby. Guns up. That's why I like this play, because it attacks the seams. Ultimately, I have found in this game, if you can get them in man-to-man and you know man beaters, you've won. Get them out of zone. Make them play man. And then hopefully you got the players. If you don't got the players and they go, man, I'm sorry, you know. I don't know if y'all saw it. My thumb cannot be still. But there's a clip floating around of Mac Brown in full Texan gear talking to some Texas football players that he coached. And he basically said the best lesson he learned as a coach was when he was coaching in high school. And he was the offensive coordinator and he was very young. And he was scared. It was 4th and 12. It was a championship game. He did not know what to call. He wanted the head coach to call it. And the head coach basically said, hey, we got 2 all-state people. The play should go to them. One of them should get the ball. There we go. There we go. And what he learned is it's Jimmy's and Joe's better than X's and O's. And that's right there. If they go man and their Jimmy's are better than your Joe's, it didn't matter what you do. All right, so we got 2 high. Looking at it, looks like cover 4. I could be completely wrong. I'm just basing that on the corners. So let me go here, 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 and that stays the same. All right. There we go. Check down. Was it cover 4? No, it's cover 1. Oh, he's playing a shell. Have you ever tried playing 2 high man like Robber and manning up number 1 with the safety and putting the outside corner on the flat? Kyrie, I'm going to be honest, I have not gotten good at what the hot routes are for defense. I'm doing the same play. 4 verts, reading triangle, high-low him. If it's not there, I'm throwing it away. High-lowed him, he went, I run out of bounds. I like it better than cover 2. See, I'm not good. I can hot route the line. I can hot route linebackers and maybe a corner. Safeties, I still don't know. All right. Now, this is another variation. I'm still testing the vert. I didn't. Oh, son of a bitch. Throw it away. I could have maybe thrown the vert, but does that ever happen to people? I'm hot routing and then the game doesn't register one of my button puts. So then it just hikes the ball. Which is the best way to run shallow cross? The Y shallow cross with the tight end or the fastest guy you have? Whoever the fast guy is, put him on the shallow. All right. 1 high. That was match. I knew it was match because he ran with the vert. I'm just going to drop it down. Yep. Sometime if it's trips, I'll only do it to the trip side, then route commit and play robber on the weak side safety. Kyrie, you're just better at it than me. All right. Let's go right here. I'm going 4 verts. See if... Let's see if I can't get X. I'm still reading that weak side. Nope, he rotates over. That circle. And he got scared. He got alligator arms. He got alligator arms. 4th and 11. Man, we go for it. Oh, shit. Come on, buddy. I don't believe in my kicker's ability to get that. I mean, did you see how Golden Tate got the alligator arms. All right, right here, he's probably going match. Let's stem him up just a little bit. Did I get it? Yes, sir. Got the out. Go ahead and challenge it. Black Privilege Gaming. I like that. I laugh because I didn't anticipate that being the screen name, not the name itself. Happens literally all the time. I'm glad I'm not the only one, though. Oh, it pisses me off. When I think I'm in the process of hot routing and then all of a sudden the ball is snapped, get out of here. Get out of here. I didn't want to do that. You should... Thank you. Whew, I would have been mad. Would have been mad if they overturned that. It's like playing cover 9, but better in some ways. Kyrie, how do you learn all these things? Like, do you go into practice mode and then just lab? I can't do that. All right, once again, he looks... Let's hot audible to 4 verts. I'm thinking triangle or X. Highball it. 1 second, my cat's going crazy. Guns up, gentlemen. 4 verts again. Attack the seams. Attack the seams. That's what I love. Anytime I see 1 high. I'm not saying every time you see 1 high, you need to call 4 verts, but you should have at least 1 player attacking the seams. And I love it. I love throwing those. Bang, bang. Now let's see if our defense can hold. And I like, actually, being able to call the same play, if I'm honest, and make adjustments off of that. Oh, that was a bad angle by me. Such a bad angle. Do you play over the top, Kyrie? Otherwise, you're not worried about open streaks. I didn't mean to call that play, but let's roll with it. Dang. I will say there is a lot of broken tackles in this game. I lab sometimes in practice, but mainly in the game. I like that. I'm the same way. I call that the Bill O'Reilly. Fuck it, we'll do it live. When I want to try something out. Which best shallow cross to use? H shallow cross or Y shallow cross? Again, Keith, whoever is your fastest player. Put your speed guy on the shallow cross. If he's at H, run H. If he is at Y, run Y. That's how you do it. I was right there. I was right there, gentlemen. All right, trying something different. Be the 3. There we go. There we go. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Please. Thank you. Thank you. Want another one, gentlemen. Man, it's really good that I talked about 4 verts, and I've scored a couple of times on 4 verts just to show y'all how nasty this play is. I even always play in a cover 2 shell. I do like that. What are y'all doing with trophies? I have yet to use my trophies because I don't know what to do with them. Like, who's the person to get? Is he? I don't think, like, my guys are better. Or should I just pull these or just keep them and change them for coins? excuse me, two-man and using the weak side safety as a robber is a dangerous game. I know, CN. I know. I know. I'm not that good at safety. Way back in the day, back on the PS3, PS4 days, I could play the heck out of safety. I don't know what happened, but there was a time that, or a switch just flipped. I can't play safety. I can't do it. I got to be a linebacker. I've got to be a linebacker. If I play man with flats, I usually route commit inside. I always do it inside. Oh, God. And then that's when I get beat outside. I'm saving them until closer to the end of the season. Anthony, are you going to buy somebody or are you going to convert them to coins? I did that, but then I realized I had a lot from season 1. And that was just a time commit, man. Like, they should be able to say, hey, do you want to purchase coins? And then just take all of them. Don't make me do 100 at a time. I don't play two-man. I play robber with a Tampa 2 shell. I like that. Let's see what playbook we got. Let's see what playbook. Are they any good? It's a 4-2-5. I'm going to keep it. I'm a 4-2-5 whore. I love the 4-2-5 sometimes. Ugh. Do we keep these or sell these or what? Another 4-2-5. I'm keeping it. Although I am Carolina, so I already got there. Okay, I saw you say too high man like robber. That makes more sense. Okay, let's play another one. Let's play another one. I tell you what, that week 1 loss, underneath my desk I have a stool because I like to put my feet on stuff. I also have my surge protector there. I accidentally turned it off, which sucked. Which sucks. The Madden sticks. I play the safety and cover 3 match and cover 1 and lurk on. You play sticks. You play the deep safety? That takes balls, son. I don't like to play the deep safety. Just if they get beat, I don't want it to be on me. I can always complain about the CPU messing up. That is awful. For me. That's amazing for you. That is amazing for you. Coach, try cover 9. Put your safety alignment into the strong configuration. Man guys on the weak side, slot corner and outside corner, and user the backside safety as a hash robber. Brad, I would love that because you're utilizing match concepts. But buddy, my freaking thumbs don't move that fast to make all those. That is my skill gap. Offensively, I find like I'm okay. I've gotten the hot routes down. I know what I want to do. Defensively, my skill gap is knowing what the hell are the hot routes for each individual position. Because I feel like if I could do that, I would be a little bit better. Ooh. All right. Middle of the field's wide open. I'm going to go to this play. I'm going to stem him down. I'm going to put him on a fade. Return route. I'm looking for the middle of the field to the return routes. If nothing's there, and I'm saying this out loud, if nothing's there, throw it away. Middle of the field, I wish I got a better I wish I got a better animation. I play deep safety 2 or the nickel. Jay, that is insane, man. All right, hey, we see it. 1 high safety, audible into verts. Running him on a dig, if I can. I'm high-lowing him. If nothing's there, I'm throwing it away. Fuck was that? Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. What in the world? All right. Let's go the other way. I'm going to attack the seams the other way. So I'm looking triangle, circle to whatever's crossing the middle of the field. Matched up. Bad user. Put your foot in the grass. Get up there. If he wants to put that big joker on the left side, number 11, I'm going to go to the right side. All right. I have a sneaky suspicion that he went back to cover 6 Willie. Now let's see. All right, here we go. Here's the play. I thought he was. Oh shit! I caught that. That means the next play I'm a fumble. I thought they were going to switch up. Double bracket. Oh, it was man. Okay. I got a text from somebody. All right, I'm going to attack the seam again. But I'm going to attack it this way. Ooh, I almost snapped the ball. He's going to protect the seam, it seems like. I will take the 5 yards. Remember, take what you can and then get down. Playing deep safety in 3 match can be a cheat code at times. It's like a bonus defender as he's not. That is true. Ooh, I like that, CN. I never even thought about that. Jay, I play deep safety 2 or the nickel. All right, I'm going to. Let's do this. I think if it's man, triangle may have that. Oh, come on. It was right there. I read it perfectly. Bad throw. Bad throw. Did I scare him out of it? That's the question. All right, too high. I'm just going zig. I'm going X to circle to throw it away. Throw it away. What I do 90% of the time playing robber is man up the trips safety on number 1 and the flat outside corner. What is it? I'm not taking points off the board. I am not going to take points off the board. What do you run? Cover 2 man. Huh. Oh. I say I'm not taking points off the board, but gentlemen, I think I'm about to take points off the board. Sneaking in there. Thank you. Thank you. Madden sticks. I'd rather be the star on the tree and scared people to throw it or not. I love that. Star on the tree. Oh, I like that. That's nice. Madden, do you coach? Because that sounds like something a coach would say. CN, gonna add this to my toolbox, Kyrie. Thanks. I know, man. Kyrie is dropping knowledge for all of us. And hey, by the way, if this sounds okay, if you're enjoying this kind of content, please give it a thumbs up. It lets me know, hey, keep doing this, Ron. I would still do it regardless because I'm going to be honest, gentlemen, I like doing this. But get to the outside. There we go. There we go. Kyrie just dropping these bombs. All right. Oh, I forgot you can inside. What would he run? There we go. Oh, 4 broken tackles. Ron, you showed that film, though. Here we go. I'm looking for any measures. There we go. Get him down. That's fine. That is fine. We'll take what we can. Any crossing routes? There we go. That's why I love Kyrie. You're absolutely right about the. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. You're absolutely right about stunts. Now I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna go. Oh, I guess I can't. Now, how would he play it? Yeah. Overthrow. Woo! Bailed out right there. I don't know who just followed or subscribed or anything, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. You know what, guys? I I'm bringing it, man. I'm bringing it. Risk it for the biscuit. You know what I'm saying? Risk it for the biscuit. I accidentally switched stick, but it actually did okay. I like that. Ah. Sticks, I only coach Pee Wee football. Hey, a coach is a coach. Cover 2 man. Here we go. Let's see if this works. Okay, he's audible. I got to stick with it. I should have gone 4 verts. That's fine. I'll take the flag. Thank you. That's on me. I should have these guys over here. Flag football again with my daughter. I just consume a lot of football and college scouting content. Nothing wrong with that. You know what? Let's go here. All right, looking. Oh, I have square. YOLO. Catch it. Boom. Guns up, boys. Guns up. Eye progression. Start on the right side, came all the way back to the left. Eye progression. In Madden, what? Okay, so I have a question for you. My son just started flag football. I'm one of those football coaches. I'm not pushing my kids into anything. I just let him try whatever he wants and whatever she wants and just roll with it. He wanted to try flag football, you know, so I'm letting him try flag football. I don't know the first thing about flag football. Help me out. Like, what are the rules? I know you just grab it. But, like, can you hand the ball off? Do they need to know defense? Are there defensive plays that y'all call? Like, I don't know. All right. Let's see. That stunt. CN coach with no hot routes and only using the air raid concepts at your disposal. What's your if-then versus certain coverages? For example, when you like to run Y-cross versus shallow cross. All right, so for Y-cross, I'm thinking of I'm thinking of flooding the field, one side of the field. So Y-cross is usually a weak side flood, and then the opposite of that is 94, which is the strong side flood. So if I'm running something, let's say Y cross, and I see everybody dropping back, I am going to call shallow cross. All right, hold on. Oh, get it? What the hell is going on? Oh, yay. Oh, yay. All right, I'm thinking a corner route or something like that. So I'm going to fly out there, see if it's a corner. If not, yep. Good God. I'm toxic. Yes, sir. Put them up. Put them up, boys. Put them up. Oh. But see, and that's what I would do. So, and that's the beautiful thing. Let's say I have 4 verts called, right? And I come up to the line, and then I see that they only have 4 in the box. Well, then I'm going to audible to a run. Usually, if I have enough people, so at a 2x2, if they have 5 people in the box, I'm calling a play that it has no read. I'm just handing the ball off, and just running. If I call 2x2 and they have 6 people in the box and I kind of want to run it, then that's when I go to some kind of RPO or something. If I'm in 2x2 and I call 4 verts and I see that their safeties are backed all the way off, then I can go to stick because that's a quick game concept that hits them really fast. I can go to shallow cross if I wanted to try to high-low the linebackers since the safeties are all the way back. Or I could go mesh if I see that their linebackers are dropping back all the way. So those are the if-thens for that. Buddy ejected quick, guns up. Yes, sir. Pew pew. AG, what's up, man? How you doing, bud? Hope you're having a great Friday. We should make a Dynasty League for your community. Kyrie, I would love that. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. Okay, I see everybody has Discord. Would y'all be interested in a Discord server? I can do it. I have a partial one set up. Now, I don't know how to invite. I have to look into that and everything. But I agree. I like playing as close to realistically as possible. And not someone that can, go the H-off bunch, flood, hot route, shit like that. Okay. So if y'all are interested, yeah, I'll work on it. Give me this weekend. I have the bones set up. If I have time, let me figure it out, but I'll get it done. And y'all hold me to this. Do you hear me? Hold me to this, because my ADD, don't tell RFK Jr. that I got ADD, but my ADD sometimes gets the best of me and I'll forget. But if you hold it to me, Friday, we will launch it. Now, Dynasty, no, I got to get in there and figure out how to set up a Dynasty and how difficult and time-consuming it is to run it. But at least with the Discord server, we can talk strategy. Because Kyrie, buddy, I may make you a freaking, legit give you a flare or something, help us out. Because I love the knowledge you were dropping in chat. And everybody else, too. I know, Anthony, you helped me with cut. We can talk about cut because I know nothing about it. Absolutely, I love ball. I was about to say Brad because I read your name, but I see ball. Yes. Okay, yes, sir, make one. Yes, I'm in and would do a Dynasty. I saw a clip of Bob Stoops talking about how Leach didn't care about coverages. No, Andy, that's the beautiful thing. Go through your progressions. The way the offense is structured, if you have time, if they're not, they can't guard everyone. And the problem is with this is people do not go through the progression. You've got to learn it. You've got to say, hey, air raid, will you marry me? And I'm going to be faithful. I won't cheat. I won't go to another bunch. Or I won't go to whatever the meta is. You, for sickness and in health, till death or till the next game comes out, does us apart. I'm going to rock with you. And then once you do that and you start going through the progressions all the time, over and over again, no one's going to be open. You don't care what the defense does because theoretically, every pass, there's going to be something open regardless of the defense. You can drop the link to the Discord here. I will. Next Friday, mark it down. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to write it down. Hold on. By the way, guys, I got a very nice pencil from my mother-in-law, or a pen. My mother-in-law. I like to write by hand. I know that's weird, but this pencil right here, man, is freaking awesome. So I'm going to write this down. Discord set up by Friday. What date is that? What, 31st, 28th? I don't know. Let me pull up my calendar. Let me write it down. Next Friday is the 29th. 8/29. All right. There we go. Right there. If I don't have it completed, I will at least have some kind of gizmo up where I will pull somebody from stream and give you $30 gift card to whatever system you have. So you can rip some packs. All right? There we go. You can draw AG. With the right group, dynasties are easy. With cheesers, it can get really hard. Love you too, coach. Good. John, advance once a week like real life. That's fine. If we do a dynasty, gentlemen, it is going to be one that it can run as well without me on it as possible. Okay? Because I'm not trying to create a job for myself. If I'm being 100 transparent, I don't care enough to lie. That's it. If I can go without me having input, I'm not going to be breaking up arguments between two guys. I'm sorry. It's a game at the end of the day. Life kind of sucks as it is. This should be an escape. So that's one of the rules right there. Yep, the progressions were sacred. So fascinating. They are. There would be times where Leach was like, quarterback would come up and ask him while they're sitting there in meetings, hey, what if the defense does this when we run this play? And Leach's answer would always be, what's the progressions? Doesn't matter. What's the progressions? And when you're going through the progressions, once you get really good, when you get really good with this offense or any offense in general, this goes for anything. And on the defensive side as well, people can only do so much against you. So, and I'm sticking with the offensive side. If you just get really good and you get the progressions, while you're going through the progressions, you might have something in mind like, hey, I'm going through my progressions, but I think this guy's going to be wide open. And then you can give it to him. Never pass up someone that's wide open. Vaughn, hey coach, finally caught up to live. I love these practice sessions, especially for the thought process. Heck yeah, Vaughn. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I like doing them. This is scratching that coaching itch that I miss from not coaching. Discord will be awesome. I hope so, Andy. Kyrie, yes, make it simple. You can designate Kyrie as a commish. I don't want to put that responsibility on him. But Kyrie, if you want it, buddy, you can have it. I ran an online dynasty league and have a fully done server that you can modify however you like. I can transfer it to you if you like because I'm not going to. Richie, I don't know what that means. It sounds awesome. I would like to see it. John, somebody can create a Discord and put you as the owner. I have a Discord. All right, give me a second. I'll show you what it is. I did it on a whim a couple of months ago, and then I haven't done anything. All right. Let's see. Yeah, so... All right, so this is, I called it the field house. Where's my mouse? Right here. I put these on there. You know, I wanted to have a TV for people that subscribed. I was going to give them game film and anything, any videos like that. But again, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, if I'm being perfectly frank. So that's what I got. I got the bones, the skeleton. I can be commish if you want. Never did it, but I can try. Kyrie, I don't want to put extra stuff on you, but buddy, the knowledge you are dropping is unbelievable. You can have several commissions. Okay. Vaughn, good to see you, brother. Heck yeah, man. Yeah, no time for BS. You get one warning, and after that, you get kicked. It's plenty of people that will want in. John, that would be awesome. I'm going to be honest. If I could play, the reason why I like cut is twofold. Also, first, Dynasty. Could we tone down the Stadium Pulse? I hate the Stadium Pulse. I hate it with the passion of 1,000 burning suns. I think it's the worst thing EA has introduced to gameplay. I flippin' hate it. But also, if we could take what cut is, which is me building my team, transfer it to Dynasty where I don't have to spend any freaking money, that would be amazing. That would take this game, right now I would rate it about a 6.5. I don't want to say 7, so around there. I think 25 gameplay-wise, I liked it a lot better than this one. That's just me. But if we could do if we could do a Dynasty where everybody tries to play as close to possible, now I get it. We hot route, we do things like that. But as sim as possible, you know? And I'm not talking about those rules where like, hey, you can only run this play once every 5. No, I hate that. No. But you try to play it like real football, I'm down. I'm down. Let's see, what else? You can have some admins as well. Yes. Check it out if you want. I would love to, Richie. Gaming, he got me to switch last year. Dynasty is very customizable. No, we can't in Dynasty. Yeah, it's bad, but you have to cowboy up. Unfortunately, the Stadium polls can't be changed. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, coach, it's called recruiting. Sorry. I hate the pulse, man. I hate the pulse. But for you guys, if we run a Dynasty, that's fine. I'll deal with it. I will deal with it. All right, let's run one more, gentlemen. One more. I love it. I can pass along our dynasty rules when you get the... Yes, AG, yeah. Like, what are some good rules? This is something I've never done before. We can go on a journey together. All right. Recruiting. I like it. I don't want to have to spend money in open packs and all that. I wish I had the Jalen Hurts, if I'm being completely honest. All right. My favorite, who I am looking for, and I will pull packs, have many packs as I want, till I get it. I like Kyler Murray. I like his throw motion. I just like the way he slings the ball. Who was the best quarterback last year in cut? That's what I want to know. I got dibs on Penn State. Yeah, like are we doing, you got to be crappy teams? Is everybody open? Like, I don't know. Too high. Maybe cover 2. I don't know. So we'll go 4 verts and just see. I'm looking to split the safety, and we'll just see. Oh, it hit him in the hands. Hit him in the hands. So he looked like it was cover 2, but he put him on the middle third. All right, let's run let's run our version of mesh and see if he still drops that guy. And this is out of 4 verts right here. What kind of throw was that, Vince? What kind of throw was that? All right, I'm going 4 verts again. I want to see if I can't get it over that middle linebacker's head. Oh my God, I had, okay. I see it now. I might be able to squeeze it in this hole. Oh, Jesus Christ, Ron. Jesus Christ. I might have the whole shot. That's what she said. Might have it. There it is, boys. There it is, boys. I knew I might have had it. You should use who you want. No tier 1s is the same as saying you can't call it. Hey, John, I understand. That's fine. All right, I'm going to attack. I'm going to attack their right side. Right side. Strong side. I should have hit that faster. Should have hit that faster. We got a guy staying. Okay. You know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let's try to hit it down the middle of the field. I will highball it this time. I pressed the wrong button. God almighty, Ron. I am doing awful right now. Brad, I think there's 3.5 stars. All right. I'm going to hit the flat. Or the out. That guy keeps dropping. And he's user in the middle. Let's just see. He's using a blitz. Nope. Get what I can. Because I'm going to go for it again. Now, if he's dropping everybody, you think we got curls? All right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put him there. I'm going to drag him. I'm going to put him on a comeback. High ball. Oh well. See, this is where I kind of, when people start messing with their zones and stuff, is when I get a little confused, if I'm being honest. Uh-oh. Here we go, boys. Woo! Make them spin outside. There's only 5 of them, and they're all lightsabers better than everyone with Impossible Stadium Pulse and Recruit. When I played online, crap. It was only a matter of time before we ran into one of these people, boys. I played Road to College Football because the servers weren't dead. Whew, thank you. And I played 2 games on the road. Couldn't do anything I wanted. I was like, I can't play this. I can't play this. All right, I'm thinking corner first. Oh, oh, get the f out of here, man. Really? Really? That's crazy. Even if you use 3 stars, they're still going to have higher end teams, and it's still not even fair. Keith, I am using Virginia Tech. All right, I'm thinking a whip route. I'm going to fly out to the... Nope. Oh, he doesn't break that one. Doesn't break that one. There's no even playing field in college. There's not, John. You're absolutely right. There's not. It's just Jimmy's and Joe's. I'm guessing he's doing some kind of... There we go. I didn't mean to call timeout, by the way. Life's not fair yet. Yeah. On that play, EA was like, you know what, buddy? You've won 3 in a row. You've won 3 in a row. All right, right here. Take that away. There we go. Take away the first read. Take away the first read. Always the first read. I bet it's the corner route again. Oh, shit. Let's go ahead and play. Pass commit. Thank you. Thank you. See, a part of me, I don't even care, guys. I will get this. I will get this. Throw it over there. That's fine. If he's going to play cover 2, he's taken away the middle of the field, but that hole shot, if I can get it, will be there every time. It's just, can I make that throw? Can I make up? Yes, I can. That was a weird... I'm going to get him out of cover 2. I will hit that. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I am 4 for 10. You know what? If it ain't broke, I know it's boring. And then, let's see. Highball it. I'm highballing it. Yo. Oh, he's dead. That's when you go back to the huddle and you're like, hey, man, don't throw that again. Don't throw that again. Oh, this is so boring. But you know what? Let's see if I can. I'm looking at it as, can I... Falling down, boys. Falling down. All right. Make sure this is on conservative because I don't want a repeat of last stream where our quarterback snuck it and fumbled. I'm a little late, but we should disable Stadium Pulse in the Dynasty if possible. That would be nice. Get in there, Vince. You know what? Give me a bubble RPO. Let's try power. John says you can't, and I believe John. I'll test it at a stream. I don't even know what I called. I don't know what I called. It's not possible. Of course it's not, because EA. Have you noticed this in everything but cut? And what makes EA money? Cut. All right, I'm gonna just dive. No, I'm not. Get in there! There we go. There we go, gentlemen. USC is my favorite playbook. Why is that, Keith? Kyrie said it's because of the runs. I want to know. The run. Not because Kyrie's pooping his pants. I'm saying that Kyrie likes it because he said it's more run plays and RPOs. Then we should limit everyone to tier 3 or below so it's not that bad. Okay, if we did that, I'm just spitballing here. If we did tier 3 or below, are we saying they can't jump jobs to other? Like, can you do that? Let's say I'm tier 3, I kill it, and then all of a sudden I go to Alabama. Is that allowed? All right, let's see. Either YOLO, what's he going to do? Crossing routes. Got him. I love the stunt. I love the stunts. All right, I bet he's going to look for that first cross right there. Of course he catches it. Of course he catches it. All right, I'm going to go DT Mike Loop 3. I'm going to bring him down to make him think. And I'm thinking it's an outside run. Ooh, he got me. He got me on that whip, gentlemen. He got me on that whip. Corner route. Oh, this is that auto motion. Can I pick that off? Sorry. The wifey was texting. Yep. He's got to hit me with the corner eventually, right? And the corner's on this side. Got me on that separation. I think you should stay at your school. What's the point of starting at 3-star if you're going to... So build it into a powerhouse. All right, let's go some Tampa. Let's go a little bit of Tampa. Put him in a mid. And let's see how this does. I'm going to immediately switch to the left. Switch stick to the left. Woo! Look at that. I knew he was going that way. Oh, that was sticky. Can I get it? Oh, he's going to suck me up like he's a vacuum. Cut across. I would never. If you put a gun to my head and said, "Ron, please do that again," I could not. I just blanked out right there. Instincts took over. Instincts took over. Oh my God. Oh man. That was impressive. I'm impressed with myself. There's sometimes in this game where I just go, damn, did I do that? And that's one of those times. Look at Coach McKie getting sticky with it. I'm glad y'all were here to witness this. Because you know there's those times when we play games and when we do something amazing, and then we're like, did you... Damn, no one saw how freaking awesome that was. But y'all saw it. And then he's going to return it back. I was him, I would YOLO it. And if I was going to YOLO it, I would YOLO it to the left side of the field. I did, Jay. I did. I knew I was wrong. All right. Again, YOLO it to the left side. That's fine. That is fine. Dang, I didn't know I was muted. My fault. I got so excited. But Kyrie, I'm glad that if you didn't hear me, I'm glad that helped because you helped me with that dig combo. Right to left. He doesn't have any room to the right side if he's running. If he runs out breaking routes to the right, God bless him. Okay. Motion. There we go. That's fine. Damn, you did the stick work and now the volume gone. Yeah, your mic is mute. Sorry about that, guys. Coach got censored after. Has it been muted this entire time? I was laughing and talking. Because if so, that's crazy. And that is 100% on me. All right, I'm thinking he's going to do the whip route that he did that last time. So corner, yep. Whew, that was a dot. That was a dot. I will give him that. Why this only got 20 likes? Come on, people. Hey, yeah. If you enjoy my random inappropriate comments, please give it a thumbs up. All right. He could dot me up on the whip. Nope, right there. He wanted to go to that drag. It was only muted for a minute or two. Okay. Thank you. I'm going to switch things up now. I'm going to go Tampa 2. I'm going to put him in the Texas 4-man. Mid-read. I'm going to play over here. And I'm going to switch. No. He's got corners. Nope. Okay. Take this. Nope. Okay. He ran mesh, and they actually, you know what? I'm not even mad at that. He ran mesh right there, and they settled down. They did exactly what they were supposed to do. Cover 2 again. I'm glad I didn't put that mic in a zone. YouTube had coach under review. Yeah, Jay, they're like, you know what? You're saying some suspect things. Unintentionally, by the way. Unintentionally. But still, we're going to have to review your channel. Which is the best defense to use at a... When I ran it, I liked Wyoming, I think. All right, I'm going to switch stick to the right. No, I'm going to switch stick to the flat. Oh man, if I was him, I would be so mad. So mad. All right. I'm Here we go. I'm going to take middle of the field. Hopefully we can do something. Middle, middle, middle. There it is. I was right there, gentlemen. I'm mashing the button. I'm mashing it. Like it's just boiled potatoes and I'm making mashed potatoes. That is insane. I swear in 25 I would have made that pick. I would have made that pick instead of just standing there looking. You know what? Make a decision, buddy. You're not going to run down the clock. Make a decision. And my decision is we live by the sword, we die by the sword. Is we're going to bring the funk. We're going to bring the funk. Okay? And when the ball is snapped, I'm running straight to the right. There we go. Option responsibilities. You thought the best thing was to run option? Let's flip the play. Cover 2. Can we finally? Come on, Vince. Hike the damn ball, son. That was a dumb throw. That was a dumb throw. You know what? I'm just going to run the ball. Let's get it out of here. Tampa 2 is the shit right now. And see it run cover 2, trap blitz off the weak side on passing down. That works. Ooh. Guys, I don't know if you saw that little hesitation move. That is not what I tried to do. Is he calling? Did he call a timeout? You know, a part of me wants to give in and be like, you know what, buddy? You called a timeout. I was about to say it. I'm going to go deep, but I'm not. Get that block. There we go. That's not bad running. Kyrie, I may have to pick up that running back. May have to pick him up. There's got to be some accountability there. Keith, to get back to your point, though, the 4-2-5, just pick one. I think they're all the same. I don't know, though. I'm not the expert. But I haven't seen any differences. And I got to be honest, Kyrie, you say it's hard to run against it. I haven't gone up against many people that like to run. I have found online people will run. How did that happen? People will run maybe one time, and then if it doesn't work, they go to the pass. On this, I shade up and inside. Again, he's probably going to look to the screen, left of the screen, so that's where I'm going to go first. Woo! That was a good play. He got me on that. So now I'm thinking, I got to be kind of aware of that because he's not afraid. So got to play the middle of the field. Here we go. Come on. Yeah. That's on me. His guy's better than my guy. Oh, don't taunt. I deserve it. That was a good dot. He went back to the same play. I didn't get a pass rush. Did he release the back on that? You're getting insane D-line pressure. It works. The Texas format. I didn't have my finger on the ball. I could have blocked it. That was the one time EA was like, here you go. Have a block kick. But I'm sitting here looking at chat. That is my fault. He kept the back in. I need to kind of mix that. I've been kind of locked in. Coach, how do you feel about the split back schemes in 25 I run in real life? I love the split back, man. I love it. I think that's one of the greatest formations. In last year's game, I had a little mini scheme. I would always go split back when it's if you just held that block, that would have been 6. I go split back. I mean, this guy is just playing cover 2 always. Oh, he bailed on that one. That's fine. Take the middle of the field. Oh my God. Is that AJ Hawk? I feel like I yelled there. All right. So I don't know if he's going to do the same thing again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to test the left side. I feel like I keep going, switch things up, look on the left side. Just wait till he clears. I really thought about hitting that seam, but I didn't know how he was going to play it. If I saw him hesitate for just a second, I would have came back down. I would have taken the seam. All right, let's run them off. Let's see if we can't attack. So I'm looking X to R1 to throw it away. Two people running in the same zone. Woo, boy, that stick work. That stick work. Guys, I don't know what's going on. It's like I'm possessed by the pros today. It's like I'm possessed. Get out that Tampa 2. I'm going to flood that side. I could choose either one. I just wanted to go there. That was nice. Guns up. Pew, pew. I need to get some sound effects that go pew, pew. What are you eating for? I haven't even eaten breakfast. Some days I don't eat breakfast. I know that's weird, but I will eat lunch probably right after this. That was amazing. Two back is goated. I do like the two back. Do we think he will go with the same play? And if so, what if we went cover 9 here, boys? All right. It's doing something weird. I didn't mean to do that. I'm just going Tampa 2. I'm going to go Tampa 2 on this play. Texas 4-man, spread. I'm going to put X on the vert, on the mid-read, and then just around here. That's fine. I will give that up. Horrible blocking. Horrible tackling. Horrible. What do you eat for breakfast? Oh, yeah. My favorite breakfast. Are y'all pancakes or waffles? My wife and I have this conversation all the time. If you had to choose, gun to your head, what would you... There we go. There we go. I am loving... Should I mix? No, I don't want to. Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike. Okay, question. I just switch sticked, and he did that little shimmy animation when I switch stick to him. Why did that happen? Because I tried to switch stick to that guy because I saw the dig and I wanted to run with him, but he first shedded. All right, I'm not. Oh, I didn't know they had cover. Oh, that's nasty. All right, middle of the field. I want to pass commit. Oh, I tried to get it. Waffles, they hold syrup in the little squares. Okay, Mitch Hedberg. pancakes. Then again, I never have. KD, you've never had homemade waffles? They're amazing. I like to cook on the weekends. I'm a little chef. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Dotting up the man. Dotting up the man. Let's just see what he does against quarters. I'm curious. Let's see what he does. Let's move him out a little bit. Let's move him in. What's he going to do? Got the middle of the field. I'm going to switch stick instantly to the right. That pressure. Mitch was right. You're right. You're right. He wasn't anticipating that cover 4. Let's do it again. Move him out here. Move him in the middle. Can I get there? Boom! That sucks. I do like homemade biscuits. Biscuits and gravy, hands down, best breakfast food. Biscuits and gravy, some scrambled eggs, maybe with some cheese if I'm feeling a little spicy. The scrambled eggs though have to have red pepper flakes. That is a must. And then a jelly biscuit. I want my carb overload and then a little bit of protein just so I don't feel guilty. There we go. 6. 6, baby. 6, baby. God damn. Is he getting? No. No. Oh, he got sucked up again like a vacuum. No, I have, but I'm saying it's never been a regular thing. Gotcha, KD. Ron, why do you keep doing it that way? All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can't hit X, the square, to just throw it away. No. Throw it away. He's dropping everybody back. Cover 2, but gentlemen, I may be able to highball it in the back of the end zone. I may be able to highball it in the back of the end zone. Let's see. High ball, and he dropped it. High balled, and he dropped it. All right. Let's clear out. No. I hate down here. We're going to high-low that middle linebacker. Let's take the safety out. Let's see if we can't. Get in the end zone. Not taking points off the board. 18-yard field goal. If I had a better throw and catch animation. Oh, I hate these kind of kicks, gentlemen. My thumb is twitching. Carpal tunnel. 41-year-old thumbs. Get it in there. Boom. Boom. No, I've never had them, Andy. Is that a southern thing? Where's that at? Where's that located? Kyrie, my grandma makes sugar syrup with her homemade... Oh, Kyrie. What are you doing, buddy? Why? I just said I haven't had breakfast yet. And you're talking about these delicious... I bet your grandma can cook too, can't she? If you could only choose, Kyrie, your grandma to make one meal, what would it be? Breakfast, lunch, or dinner? Doesn't matter. What would it be? Well, all right. He has got to. I'm going to drop that in. I'm just going to drop him. The post, I'm doubling that post. That's fine. That's fine. Take the points for sure. Yeah. I'm partial to a chicken fried steak with gravy. KD, I haven't had that in so long, dude. Ah, all right. Now he may go to the corner route. There we go. There we go. Andy, we had them in West Virginia when we went to. Oh, man. I'm looking forward to watching West Virginia actually play, though. I think they should be fun. It should be a fun game or a fun team. Because isn't Rich Rod back? Isn't Rich back? All right. He's got to attack the right side of the field, right? Who is more? Who is more? Because that is killing me. All right, he's going to force me to have to go to a little bit more zone coverage. Yeah. These metas, man. These metas. All right, let's go here. Let's go cover 2. Bring him out. Bring him out. Bring him out. Let's pass commit. Woo! There we go. There we go. How about I ran this defense last night. I was playing a game, and I was hitting him, the quarterback, so much that it was a do or die time. He went for 2 for the win, and they had to put in his replacement. And he had Hurts. And of course, Hurts can scramble. Hurts can scramble. Hey, guns up. Guns up, boys. I'm going to put him in a hard flat over there. This could be bad. I'm going to put him in both hard flats. And I guess I didn't go fast enough. I thought I put him in a hard flat. He's driving racing. Her breakfast is insane. Every Saturday she cooks and she is 80, but her best meal is probably mac and cheese with cayenne. Oh my God. I'm jealous. I'm jealous, Kyrie. I am jealous. And you're right, man. Shadow is just dragging everywhere. I need to score. I need to score on this one. Actually, when I get the ball, I'm going to call timeout. I just want to see what his team's like. Like, who does he have? All right. Luke, fall down. Let's see who he has. All right. Best player. One of the best players. Best. Yep. Really good. All right. Yeah, not bad. Let's look at the secondary. Let's look at his defense. Not that good. All right. And you're right, Andy. That does sound amazing. Kyrie's just rubbing it in our face. I don't know what he's in, so I'm just going to do this. Because he could. He's been running. Nope. Nope. Just drop it down. Take what you can. Cover up. Let's burn a little bit of clock. Let's burn a little bit of clock. You know what? Let's go to the right side. I forgot about this. I could, so I'm looking up. Let's put him on a vert. There we go. Wide open. Please catch it. If he wants to stay in there, if he wants to stay, we will continue to do this. Now, here's the thing. I showed him the tight end whip. There's only a matter of time before I can fit that ball. What happened? What happened on that play? It was a shed. Okay. So let's just go back to the right side. Let's just keep dragging. Oh my goodness. Is he? All right. Well, I'm going to have to hit the hole shot here if I want any. All right. This could be stupid, but I think he's doing some stunts. So I'm going to right there. Nope. Nope. Oh, thank God he dropped that. Gentlemen, 2 sacks on that. He's dropping everybody. He's playing. Now, here's the thing. This could be stupid. I fully acknowledge that. Let me call a timeout. This could be stupid. Incredibly stupid. But you know you got to risk it for the biscuit. You got to risk it for the biscuit. He seems... I'm going to put it there. Maybe he will run. Oh, almost. Almost. Oh, well. If I lose this one, I'll lose this one. Bring him down over here. That was a good play. That was a good play. Can our defense hold? He got me on those. He definitely. Okay, so went to the timeout. Okay, it's hard to choose just one thing, but it's also her shrimp Creole. Am I saying that right? Did I say it right? I want to go to Tampa. Let's put him in the mid read. I'm going to pull him out just a little bit. And I'm going to switch stick. Pick it off. Come on, gentlemen. Come on. Okay. I haven't run this all game. I have. Let's go cover 4. Spread him out. Over there. Give me, I want that guy. There we go. Actually, no, I don't. I want him. Oh, shit. I swear to God, gentlemen, I don't think he has dropped one pass. I don't think he's dropped one pass. All right, I'm immediately switching to the left. Get it. Yes. Yes. Now, I'm going to do something that I think is very stupid and I haven't done all game. I'm running quarterback zone. I'm running quarterback zone. Woo. Quarterback zone. First time all game. Cover 2 man. All right. All right, gentlemen. Can I get it off? I don't think I can. Okay, that's fine. If he's running cover 2 man again, I kind of know what to do. I kind of know what to do. All right. I could have scored, but I didn't. I could have scored, but I didn't. Why is Vince so slow? I know, man. AG, I swear. Vince is supposed to be able to run. Every time I run with him and he gets sneezed upon, he fumbles. It is insane. Let's go chew clock. I'm running it. I have it on conservative. I'm going to hold down the R1 button. I'm going to try to get it to the outside. That's fine. That is fine. I'm going inside zone. I'm running all 3 times. All 3 times. Well, I'm going to give him a little bit of hot routes. You know? What the hell was that? Did my backs just run into each other? I'm gonna hand it off. Part like the Red Sea. Boom, baby. Guns up. Pew, pew. That was really weird. I should never do that again. Gator, I've noticed that D linemen have caught a lot of INTs since the update. That's been my experience in RTG. Oh, that would be awesome. I just want them to fix catching picks with your guys, like your secondary. That would be nice. I like QB zone. I do too. I just discovered that it was in the playbook. I had blast, but zone I find does better. Which is okay. Wreck 'em, coach. Yes, sir. Notice how I'm Texas Tech. I love Texas Tech. All right, we're playing straight up Tampa. And he's going to go. He is admitting defeat, boys. There we go. There we go. Swing your sword, GG. Yes. Yes, sir. And he's got magician, so I bet he throws it. That's fine. That is fine. I will take it. I attend 1 to 2 tech games a year. Gator, what do you think? You think they're going to be good this year? I still... Woody. Heck yeah, man. I appreciate it, man. Guns up. I still hold animosity against Texas Tech for what they did to Leach. Good game. Vince Young had an awful game throwing, though. But the defense stepped up. The defense stood up, and he did what he had to do. Anthony, we are not, but the great thing is all of those plays that I ran are in the air raid because they have that formation. So everything I'm doing, you could do in the air raid book, generic air raid book. Look at the player stats. Look at that. That's not me. That's awful. 52%. I was forcing things. That's the most I've ran in a long time. I like that distribution, though. Take what the defense is giving you. You know? Losing Joyner was a big blow. That was not cool. Yeah, I agree. It was a big blow, and it wasn't cool what they did to Mike Leach. Screw those guys. But, gentlemen, how many... Was that 3 games in a row? Stop while the getting is good, I say. Stop while the getting is good. But this is where we call it. I appreciate y'all being here, spending time, watching me play football and talk about football. Thank y'all. Great questions. If you have any questions, please put them in the chats and the comments because I will answer them. Next week, same thing. I enjoyed streaming Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. We will keep it up. I hope to see you there, and we may start dabbling in the veer and shoot. I'm going to be honest, haven't really played the veer and shoot that much, but I know the concepts and the principles, so we will be doing that next week. Gator, oh yeah, great thing is that Morton won't have to throw the ball a whole lot due to the veer and shoot offense. We've got a great depth at running back, and our defenses will be top 25. I just can't wait. The veer and shoot, Woody, yes, it will be. We will be breaking down the veer and shoot next week. It does, Woody. That is the one thing when I played with it, man, it did seem like it wasn't hitting like it did last year. It wasn't hitting, and that kind of stinks, but we'll try to make it work. We'll try to make it work. But I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend, and hey, until next time, keep slinging it and bringing it, baby. I will see y'all on Monday.